Thank you for joining me for another pick a card reading. Just take a moment to look at the cards and see which one has a message for you. And then in the description box below, I will have the timestamps for your reading so you can just go straight to it. There's also the cards that I'm using in the description box below, so you can have a look down there. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can find me on my Facebook page, which is also in the description box. I hope this reading gives you some clarity and you enjoy your message. Hey, this is for everyone who chose group number 1, and I'm going to jump straight in. This is an interesting one, really interesting. So, we'll start with the masculine's headspace, 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. There's just so much here. There's so much here throughout this whole reading. Starting with the headspace, the masculine is wanting to work together with the feminine, feeling feeling with the past life type connection. It could be that these two are parents to children together, so wanting to work together with the children, with the family. If you do not have children together, it's wanting to work through I feel like wanting to work through something on a soul level. Work together on something on a soul level. It'll be different for everyone, but there's this deep desire to connect on a soul level, I'm feeling. Even though there's a lot of Pentacles here, the masculine's heart space has got the 10 of Pentacles and the Temperance card. So he is focused on the bigger projects in his life, or the longevity of the connection. And if this is the 10 of Pentacles, could be buying a house together or owning a business together, or some of those bigger commitments. So the masculine in his heart space is solely focusing on the grounded responsibilities that he has in his life. I can see this desire for teamwork with the feminine here, especially in regards to, like, I can see potential here for sharing a business together and having a family, running a family home together and such. Not everyone will resonate with that though. The masculine is, I feel like something's definitely come up within this connection, and it could be that these two people are in separation at the moment as well. There's potential for that too, in the masculine wanting to reunite with the 6 of Cups or work together on something. And the masculine is being really balanced and holding space and sort of just surrendering to whatever like needs to happen here. You might understand more as we unfold, and I'm sure you do understand because it's your own personal situation too. So I almost want to read them both at the same time together. Differently this time. Maybe I should. Okay. The way the masculine's viewing the feminine is the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of waiting energy, waiting for something to unfold or evolve, or maybe waiting for a solution or an answer of something. There is an element of waiting. Could be waiting for reunion, like I said before. For those that are in separation at this time and waiting to come back together and waiting to have a fresh start again, perhaps. Waiting to see how whatever this is you're working on a soul level, waiting to see how that eventuates and unfolds. I wonder where my deck was. Okay, just have to see if there's anything else in that one. Seven of Pentacles, yeah, okay. So and the Fool on the bottom of the decks, and the Ace and the Fool, that fresh beginning energy, and waiting for something to eventuate, waiting for the fruits of your labour to perhaps. These are both waiting cards, timing cards, waiting for results, or waiting for the fruits of your labour, I guess. The masculine's desire moving forward is the Nine of Cups and the Lovers. So he, this is an undeniable connection to him, and he wants to continue to work together on all levels, and in whatever way that this connection needs to maintain that solid longevity. He sees this as a long-term connection through eternity, not just this lifetime. I'm seeing so much soulmate, soul level work being done in this connection at this time. The masculine's oracle card is responsibilities, and that sort of does talk to that Ten of Pentacles energy, and being like practicing restraint perhaps, so that he can for whatever else might be calling on him, so that he can focus on what's in front of him and what's important and what he's building. And he's into the masculine's energy, seems very grounded and focused and knows what he wants. The feminine's is a little bit more conflicted in this particular reading. We've got in the headspace the Four of Swords, yes, and the Sun card. So I feel like the feminine is processing a lot and trying to stay positive and trying to use whatever's come up to her advantage. Is that the right way to say? Trying to if something's come up for the feminine here, and she's trying to navigate it, this new information that might have come in, or or whatever it may be that's caused her to perhaps withdraw, or sort of seek her own counsel or take rest. She's trying to see how this is happening. I've blocked. How this particular situation or scenario is happening for her, not to her, and how she can make it work for her. Or what the silver lining is if it's something dark and heavy. Or in the heart space, we've got the Ten of Swords and the World card. So two huge cards talking about ending. The masculine's got the Ten of Pentacles and Temperance in the heart space. Two tens, the World card being that ending, the last major arcana of the deck. It's the completion of a huge cycle. And so if the feminine is wanting to withdraw from this connection and this relationship, it very well could be noted here that this is the end of the cycle, or a cycle. It doesn't necessarily have to be the relationship in whole, but in the heart space, the feminine is feeling that this is a completion, a wrap up, and withdrawing, trying to see the positive is here, what the positive is, or what's she's just trying to bring light into the situation, breathe light into the situation, and I feel like it's so strange to read for, because I'm sure it'll be a little different for everyone, but it's it's just such contrasting energy. But I feel like this Sun card talks to the strength and the wisdom that this feminine has, and that she's using to navigate this heaviness, or ending, or whatever it is here for you. The way she's viewing the masculine, Page of Cups and the King of Swords. So it could be that the masculine's offered an apology or a sweet gesture, or there's definitely a lot of communication being had here, and the masculine is speaking from the heart, but he's also speaking clearly and logically and being grounded. And I really like this energy coupled together, that he's being soft and gentle, and he's being mindful of your feelings, I feel, but at the same time he needs to be honest and clear and truthful, and and that's the feminine's desire moving forward, the Hanged Man and the Strength card, and that really couples in with the Oracle card that came for the feminine, which is Courage. So the feminine here is just surrendering to the will of the universe in a very big way, and practicing courage and practicing strength. Like I said here, like that Sun card, she's here, she's feeling this, right? And I'll show you in the outcome cards, the body language speaks to this as well. But she's got so much power, so much strength, so much wisdom, so much nobility, so much sovereignty. She can handle this and navigate it. She can. It's just huge. It feels huge. And it feels like it's going to take a lot of your strength, but the message is to surrender to I feel like I want to say surrender to the will of the universe, surrender to whatever is meant to happen for this connection, surrender to that, and have courage and strength, which you have in bucket loads. I do feel you have. So in the outcome position, we've got the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Five of Pentacles, and you just see in the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit card, it's very secluded, isolated energy almost, I mean, all these cards do speak of isolation, seclusion, being alone, going through something alone, deep contemplation, evaluation, soul searching, perhaps abandonment issues or wounds being triggered as well, possibly, or just general withdrawing to take a breath. But there's movement forward. A decision's being made here. We've got the World and the Ten of Swords. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the feminine's moving on to something new here, perhaps, and she's just waiting for that to happen. Perhaps maybe there's more to play out to close a certain cycle. But yeah, the outcome is movement forward. It was the Chariot first, then the Hermit, and the feminine could be looking forward and thinking that the future is like this decision's being made. It's huge. It's like final. It's not. I don't know if final is the wrong word, but it's so whatever it is been spoken. It's been spoken. It's been said. I noticed 11:11 on my recording when I said that. And so the decision's been made to move forward, and that could leave the feminine in the near future, some more taking time out to deeply reflect what all of this means for her, and it'll be different for everyone. So I guess I will leave it there. And this connection feels like it doesn't feel like it's over. It feels like this is a long-term thing. Maybe you have kids tying you together, or marriage tying you together, or business, like I said earlier in the reading. Something but I do feel on a soul level being tied together too. So if there's separation on the horizon for this particular couple, I do feel like it's not a forever thing. I don't feel like it's forever. The masculine knows this feminine, and there's just I hope that didn't trigger anybody too much, that reading, and sending a lot of love to you all, and I look forward to reading again next time. Bye. Hi, this is for everyone who chose group number 2, and I'll jump straight in with the masculine's headspace. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Cups in the masculine's headspace. So there's a lot of passion in this connection at this time, all through the reading. There's a lot of wands here. These aren't wands, but the passion's there with that Two of Cups. It's a beautiful, soulful, soulmate connection. And he sees investing his energy here brings him a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of joy. There's so much potential he's invested. He sees great things for this connection, and he's really enjoying tending to it, enjoying seeing how it evolves, and seeing how I'm hearing responses. So that could be a response to touch, response to just energy or presence. There's so much sweetness and playfulness and getting to know you sort of vibes, like getting to know how to play an instrument almost. It's beautiful. Really love this energy here. Ooh. So I'm just quite overwhelmed with that energy. So the masculine I'm feeling in the headspace is quite dreamy and maybe fantasizing a little bit, and that feels really good. So the heart space for the masculine, we've got the King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So he sees great things for this connection. He really does see potential, great potential, and I feel like making plans, like fantasizing about the future or wanting to make plans about what's next. And I feel like there might be a big change coming for this relationship. So maybe you're moving together or making a big decision together. something, starting a business together, or making a change in your business if you already have one, or maybe bringing this relationship together if it was something still so new and you haven't established that yet. So there's a lot of dreamy, excited, enthusiastic, passionate, creative ideas coming in for this connection. This is the King of Wands is a leadership type card. It's very, it's having those grand visions, and the Wheel of Fortune is that karmic wheel turning. So a lot of change coming in. The masculine's feeling it in his heart space, and I feel like he's excited about what could become of this connection, or where it's headed. I just feel really, I can't stop smiling. So I think maybe the masculine can't stop smiling when he thinks about the feminine here. The way the masculine's viewing the feminine is the Star card and the Ace of Wands. So hang on, I'm just going to go through. We've got Leo, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got Earth and Fire here all over the place. Yeah, that's all. Okay, I was just going to see if there's any other characters. It doesn't have to apply to you. That could resonate, may not. But anyway, the masculine's viewing this feminine as beautiful fire energy. So it may be that she is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But not necessarily. It could also just, these cards be a testament to her bright. Oh God, there's so many words coming into my head at once. It's like, just really bright, creative, or maybe forceful in some ways, like a force to be reckoned with, and just explosive and outgoing and optimistic and positive and powerful, and yeah, really, really beautiful, fresh energy. So if this is a new connection, he's just seeing... Perhaps he's seeing the feminine be activated and lit up by something new in her life, whether it's the connection or something happening for her, around her, or the way that maybe this is just her natural default setting, that she's just lit up by life. Yeah, beautiful, gorgeous. In the way the masculine's desire moving forward, we've got King of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. So this could be a fire sign female, woman, lady, with a earth sign masculine, male, man. It doesn't have to be that gender, obviously, but, potential here to have a fire sign, earth sign couple. That aside, I can see this, he is just enjoying watching the feminine be and express who she is. He's like, I just felt, when I first saw these cards come out on the table, I was like, he's just watching her like, damn, he really attracted. Like, I could just feel how, and like, you can see that he's looking, I know technically in the card he's looking at his pentacle, but it's like he's looking at her and she's looking back at him, and they're just like, I feel like they're best friends, and they just have this huge attraction to each other. It feels awesome. There's so much there's just so much love. And just like, I love you for who you are type energy. Like, ooh, just... In the masculine's oracle card, we've got inspiration. And isn't it inspiring? I know I feel inspired by this. I feel really, really like goosebumps and tingly. And it's really nice. I love it. I love it, love it. So inspiration for the masculine. I feel like this is more about not like that he needs inspiring, but he is inspired by the connection. The feminine's headspace. The Hermit card and the Page of Wands. So, there's so much passion here, because we've even got the Knight of Wands in the feminine's heart space. Page and Knight of Wands. Look at her, like high energy. It's so like, she's just lit up by life, but also by this connection. With the Hermit though, could be going within to seek direction. Could be going within to seek a way of expressing how she really feels, perhaps, as well. Maybe the feminine hasn't opened up completely about something, or about how she feels about this connection, and might be going within and spending a bit of time thinking about how to deliver, or how to express, or how to show how I really feel for you. It could also have something to do, like be outside of the connection where the feminine is going within to seek information or guidance on a strategy of how to, it could be on the personal level, like how to expand her business or her skills and talents and stuff like that. It could also be that, but I'll just get a clarifier. Ooh. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, then yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, it's like going within to this very well could be quite a new connection, or at least there's a change on the horizon. And it's like how feminine's going within mentally to figure out the logistics of that change, or how maybe it could be about still yet to discuss how she feels or what the plan is or what she wants to do. But there's something here in the feminine's headspace that she's still maybe keeping her cards close to her chest in regards to a message about movement forward or the plan ahead or something like that. Maybe she's just sitting. I feel like sitting with whatever it is that's ahead of this couple, whether it's to come together and be together or the change that may be coming within the union. She's sitting with what that is and compiling some things to discuss with the masculine when they get the chance, maybe. That feels like that. In the heart space, the Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Totally seeing that this is such a stable, grounded, long-term, beautiful connection in the heart space, feeling so attracted to. Like, this couple is so attracted to each other. It's just magnetic. It's beautiful sexual attraction, but it's more than that. It's so much more than that. It's on every level, I feel, with this couple. Really, it's like, I love who you are. Like, everything, all the things that make up who you are. I love all of them. And even the things that you don't love about yourself, I love that too. And it's keep coming back to that. Like, I can't not come back to that when I see the way they look at each other. And they're both like, and there's also this element of two very individual people here as well, like two people that have their whole, it could be that you haven't joined and merged lives living together, that might be it, but even if you did, I still feel like these two people are very individualistic. They have their home, they're just two wholes coming together, not two halves to make a whole, They've got their just a wholeness that's separate, that comes together and it's mature, but yet playful and fun and sexy and really young too. It's really interesting because it's just like, it feels like such a young puppy, a little bit puppy love, but just so young and fresh and hot and steamy and still, but at the same time it's ancient and grounded and solid and stable and So the way the feminine's viewing the masculine is the Six of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So it could be that if this is a longer term connection, that you have children together and you're working together in the family home or making decisions around the family, or having conversations that require cooperation and teamwork. For those that are not having children or don't have children together and that doesn't resonate, this could be that you're really seeing this person as somebody from a past life, or you've known them forever and they just feel like family and you're just so ready to build together and to work together and to create together. And so the feminine is feeling on this pull on a soul level. The heart space is really magnetically pulled. The mind space is sort of fantasizing and creating potential ideas for the future and sort of manifesting what the future timelines might look like together. Both masculine and feminine are doing this. So I guess as they're both imagining and creating, it's being affected on that end of the timeline, both of them. So they're both pulling in this future life together. That this looks beautiful. The feminine's desire moving forward is the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups, and it speaks of everything I've seen here. It is a twin flame type card. Doesn't have to be. Can also just be this beautiful, healthy connection where they're just this deep friendship. There's celebration. Just being together feels so nice. So it feels invigorating and it peps you up, and it's really positive. It's so friendly. It's so nice. So the feminine's desire moving forward is to continue celebrating life together and to continue having fun together and dancing together, playing together, having sex together, connecting together on those deeper levels. The feminine's oracle card was Inner Strength. Inspiration and inner strength. I want to get a clarifier on inner strength actually here. I feel like it's more of just being centered. Yes, of course it is. The Temperance card. I was wondering, like, why does she need inner strength here? Because it seems to be going quite well. Is there challenges we haven't picked up here? And it's just Temperance card. It's allowing for whatever this, like the feminine was going within with that Hermit card to sort of figure out or just balance and center herself as she surrenders to what's next or what she's perceiving to be next, or trying to sort of formulate a plan or idea, but also at the same time surrendering to whatever's meant to be, allowing it to unfold naturally, and that may require some inner strength, but mostly, like I said, as I was pulling this card, centering. It feels like centering. It's just being with it and holding it, just holding it. And you're doing a great job, and this is beautiful, and you can keep playing together. I love this so much. I want to keep reading about this connection. It feels good. The outcome, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So this is a new beginning, perhaps a new prosperous new beginning, like starting to see the results of that, or starting to make those plans, those grounded plans. Mastering your craft and working together, and again, more teamwork. This is grounded energy. So whatever this couple is doing together, they're getting it happening, I guess. The outcome is that you make those steps and you start to formulate that plan, or at least act out the plan that you've already been sitting with for a while. A lot of these cards do talk about something cooking. You're cooking something here, this couple. And the Ace of Cups is that beautiful, unconditional love, that overfilling cup of love. A gorgeous connection, emotionally fulfilled and connected and considerate and gentle and compassionate and just all the wonderful things working together here. Grounded energy, heart space energy, sexy fire energy, lots of wands, lots of passion flying around here, lots of just authentic. It feels really authentic, like these two people love each other for all that they are and all that they're not. It's just everything. It's good. I'll leave it there. I hope that gave some clarity or comfort or whatever it brought you. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you at the next one. Hi, this is everyone who chose group number 3. And I'll jump straight on in to the masculine's headspace. It's a little bit high vibe, I think. The masculine's headspace, we have the King of Wands and the Two of Cups. So here, I feel like a lot of the masculine's energy and focus at this time is on the feminine and their relationship and connection and where it's headed. And so the masculine here, this is a visionary energy, it's leadership energy. So I feel like when that's in the headspace, you just see that the masculine is looking at the future and looking at what this connection could become, or the potential of the connection, potential of the relationship. He's having getting a lot of inspired ideas, or coming up with plans that are all to do with the coming together, or to the direction that you are headed together. In the heart space, we've got the Devil and the Hierophant. This is some deep stuff. We've also got the Lovers card here as well. When you have the Hierophant, the Devil, and the Lovers. It was amazing. That's in how the Lovers was in how the masculine's viewing the feminine. So, it does talk about how deep this connection does go. So the masculine in his heart space may be feeling a little attached to the feminine, maybe strongly attached, and maybe even codependent. And maybe the masculine's going through some sort of addiction issues if the Devil card is here. He may be choosing to nurture this connection and show up in this connection in a healthy way, rather than maybe some old ways of showing up or behaving. Or this might be a shift there in behaviour. But for most part, I do feel like, with that King of Wands and just all the energy in the masculine side here, he is very focused in on the feminine. So maybe feeling a little attached at this time, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, as long as it's healthy, and if it's not healthy, then, we acknowledge that and pull up, or pull each other up, or however it goes. But I feel like this masculine's super aware. I don't feel like it's too toxic. I don't feel like it's toxic at all. So the masculine viewing the feminine, the Lovers and the Star, is really nice. I'm just letting it speak for itself. He's just so attracted to this feminine, and that she brings a lot of hope and love and light into his life, and a lot of healing and direction, and he's just so, I wouldn't be surprised if the masculine is feeling very, just wants to grab on real tight at the moment. That's very sweet. That's fine. Feeling really drawn in, really magnetized. And the desire moving forward for the masculine is the Six of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So if it's that you have for children together, this is a very much the type of combination you would see in the dreams, to have a family together and buy a home together, or a business together. This is big long-term money commitments, and looking at the legacy that you're leaving behind. And this is not only soulmate past life connections, but it's also children. And the masculine's desire moving forward is into a traditional union that would result in children and family and big commitments and all that. Very traditional masculine here. Although I do feel like it's non-traditional at the same time. Maybe the masculine is just free-spirited, I feel. And you are ready is the oracle card for the masculine here. You are ready to embrace, if it's that you are navigating addiction, or of any kind, any chains that bind you, and you're choosing to step into more healing lifestyle, or nurture the connection and show up in the connection in a way that doesn't self-sabotage or sabotage the connection. If you're choosing that, then you're ready to do so. You're ready for whatever it is that's in front of you. This is a really positive reading. But if you're ready, you're also ready to make this dream a reality. If it is that you've got some plans for this connection, if you wanted to perhaps propose, if it's at that level where you're wanting to take things to the next level, you are ready to do that too. The vision that you're having of the potential of this Two of Cups, the vision that you're having is worth investing your energy into, that's for sure. And so the feminine's headspace, 10 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. So we got the Happy Ever After card, the ultimate happy card of the deck. There's beautiful culmination, family sort of energy. 6 of Pentacles, so equal, give and take, in a lot of generosity and kindness and friendship and supportiveness in the connection. The feminine in the headspace sees this connection as very fulfilling and supportive to her and her dreams and her life. In the heart space, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So this feminine is feeling, if this is a brand new connection, that this has got so much potential. Again, I'm just going to keep saying the same thing here, because the cards are just excited about the future by the looks of it, and that this is really nice. There is a brand new beginning happening here, and this is a manifestation that perhaps has been being worked on for a while. Maybe you're planning to take things to the next level, or but you're certainly ready to, wanting to. The desire is there to to grow together. In the way the feminine is viewing the masculine was it the Knight of Wands and the Strength card. This is high fire energy. We've got, I'll just say the star signs that are here in case it shows up for you, but it doesn't necessarily matter. We've got Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Capricorn, and Leo. But if that's not you, that doesn't matter, that's fine. The feminine viewing the masculine here with this strength card. So if the masculine is dealing with some old impulsive behaviour or energy and he's having to, abstain, or if it is addiction or something like that where he's having to use his strength, the feminine witnesses and sees that. He sees that he will be successful in that endeavour if that applies. Also, though, with the Knight of Wands, very strong sexual attraction here with the feminine, and I'll just jump straight to the feminine's oracle card. It is attraction. So yeah, there's a lot of really nice sexual attraction here again, and I think the relationship reading last week, number 3, was a connection with a high sexual attraction. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same group and usually just going strong. Good on you. But yeah, it's wonderful. Really nice. Growing next to each other here. And feminine's desire moving forward. This is her man. Ace of Cups, Emperor. This is my man. I want to give this person my heart. Look. It's so funny. Lined up with my face. Yeah, sorry. Being silly. So, yes, this feminine is giving her heart to this person. This is a lot of love. You can always actually see the swirl that sweeps around the heart and it off over him. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love how these cards do leak into each other sometimes and tell a whole new story again. It's really cool. These cards are brilliant. The art. So in the outcome position, 3 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 4 of Wands. So the beautiful friendship celebrations, having that beautiful friend soul connection with each other. Ace of Swords, communication and clarity, and the Page of Wands. It can be a twin flame marriage type card. It can also be, having that beautiful connection in your community and, feeling supported and connected and like not just, within the relationship within each other, but having a support network around you. It can sometimes be reflected in that card. And so there, the outcome for this reading is to much as the desire to continue to grow together, to choose each other, to show up together, to dance and play together and celebrate and experience joy together and communicate clearly and work together. This is a couple that do not really want to deal with too many blocks, and if there are blocks that come up, they really want to make it work, so they will come together and they will communicate. And yeah, I feel like this is a really strong couple that know what they want. They've chosen each other. But I also feel as well that these are 2 individuals, not 2 halves coming together to make a whole, but 2 whole people. And isn't that a compliment? I feel like there's a lot more potential when you have 2 people who are already whole within themselves before they come together into union. And I feel like that's necessary for a healthy union. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that reading and it gave you some clarity or comfort or whatever it brought for you. And I look forward to reading again next week. Bye.